Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own pen. Total work time about 45 minutes. First, you'll need to clear a workspace. Then, you'll need to select your pen kit and make sure you get the right lathe bushings and drill bits as well. Pick out your pen blank you wish to use and make sure it's solid and has no visible growth defects. Next, you're going to mark the pen blank to the pen tubes. Some pen tubes are different sizes and length, so make sure you mark it correctly. Now, cut your wood with the bandsaw to the line you just drew. Next, you can use a lathe chuck or a drill press to drill out the right size holes to fit the tubes. Now that everything is ready, you're going to need to glue the tubes into the blank. Make sure you wear gloves and eye protection for this, because the glue may be toxic and can get stuck to your hands. Double check and make sure you're gluing the right tubes to the right blank. We're going to let these dry overnight for a stronger bond. After everything is dry, take the pen blanks out and put them in a vise, and get a barrel trimmer and trim the wood flush to the tubes. If you don't have a barrel trimmer, you can always sand the wood down to the tubes. Make sure you stop as soon as you start to see the shine on the tubes from the cutter. Next, put the pen mandrel in the lathe taper and hammer it in. Make sure you read the diagram from your kit and put the bushings on the mandrel and place the wood in between them in the right order. Now for the turning. I'm using a rough and gouge at about 4,000 RPM. Take light cuts off the wood at a steady pace. Stop the wood a few times and make sure nothing is splitting or breaking on you. Try and cut the wood to the metal bushings without touching them too much. Now that it's all cut, you can start sanding. I'm starting at 150 grit sandpaper and turning the speed down to about 800 RPM. Stop the motor when you're done with the grit and sand the blank with the grain by hand to remove the scratches. Next, I'm moving up to 220 grit, 320, 400, then finally 800. Since the wood turned out to be lighter than expected, I'm using a beeswax finish to bring out some color. Finally, I'm bringing the speed back up to about 4,000 RPM and applying a friction polish to give it a shine. Now that everything is all cut, we're going to assemble it. First, attach the pen tip to the front part of the pen. Next, attach the center coupling to the opposite sides with the threads out. Bring the clip to a side of the wood you think will look best and press it down. Attach the center band to the opposite side of that blank. Next, screw in the twist mechanism to the pen ink, and then finally, put the spring in the tip of the pen. Now, you're all ready to show off your new pen.